Hey everyone, what up? Matt Kaiser here, and I'm back. Yeah, it's been a long time since I made a YouTube video, like, so long. Well, things have been hard for me, especially with the whole coronavirus pandemic we've been having. Being have to stay at home, self-isolation, and social distancing, and also wash your hands. You better wash your hands, viewers, before you watch this video. So I thought, why not lighten up the mood with this review of the Sonic movie? And I thought, why not do it since this was a movie about Sonic, and my channel was popular with Sonic, and I had done movie reviews, so this is another Sonic review, but also a movie review. Now this review is going to be totally different, like I'm not going to do the same thing, like talk about the story, talk about this. I'm just going to give you actually my thoughts and opinions about it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now be warned,
spoiler alert,
that there's going to be spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie out yet, you should. I think it's on digital at the moment, like you can go on Blu-ray or just watch it digitally online. Not illegal though. I do not support you watching the movie illegal or just pirate the movie, so please don't do that. Just watch the movie online, the way you normally do, and then come back to this video. So yeah, let's begin, shall we? So what did you think of the first trailer? Well, what can I say that already hasn't been said about the first trailer when it came out? I mean, oh my god. It's so bad. Like, everything about was... Oh my god. When I first heard that there was gonna be a live-action Sonic movie, I was scared. Like, I was really worried about it, considering that Sonic's game history has gone right into a downward spiral after the disappointment of Sonic Forces. Like, I never thought that there'll be a way to eventually kill Sonic even more. So yeah, when I saw the leaks and stuff, I was generally scared. And then when the first trailer came out, I feel like I wanted to hit my head on the wall constantly on how bad it is. Like, oh my god, where do I begin? The design of Sonic looked absolutely awful. Like, it's so goddamn hideous. Like, who was the design management of that? Like, who thought that was a good idea to give that horrendous, horrible design? And not only was that bad, but also the music. They picked Gangsta's Paradise for Sonic. How unfitting is that? Like, oh my god. Seriously, like, why would you put a rap song like that for basically a kids movie? And yeah, the trailer just looked very bad. The only thing I did like about it was Jim Carrey as Robotnik, but that's not really saying that much. I feel like he was potentially gonna be the one to save the movie from this train wreck. And yeah, but thankfully, I'm glad that Jeff Fowler took a look at the criticism of it from all of us and decided to get Paramount to redesign Sonic on a way he will look much better and much more fitting. And yeah, the first trailer was so bad that I think it got deleted, and then when Paramount showed the new design, the new redesign, as well as a new trailer for Sonic, my hope had been restored. Like, oh my god, Sonic looks so much better, the music was much more fitting, and there was lots of fun and energy and just so much excitement that I actually planned to actually see the movie. The only thing I was a little bit scared is that with video game movies, they don't really do well, like in both critics' eyes. Like, sure, they might make a lot of money, but in terms of critics and fans, yeah, they fall short of being great, even though Detective Pikachu was one of those exceptions. So I was hoping that the Sonic movie would please me. So what do you think of the story? Well, the story is, well, simple, and yeah, it's not really that anything that special, being like a buddy road comedy movie, and it's basically a plot that's been reused like so many times. But I will say that even with that, I still really liked it. Like, I liked the origin stories of both Sonic and Dr. Robotnik. I like Sonic's journey of trying to fit into our world, trying to deal with his loneliness, as well as trying to make friends with Tom. I also liked the birth of Sonic and Robotnik's iconic rivalry. I love that. Like, there's a lot of moments where I laughed, teared up, and just really enjoyed it. And I think the story was well told, to be honest, and also it was just fun. Like, sure, the plot is not anything special, but it was still a pretty fun movie. Like, I really enjoyed it. Like, it told everything it needed to. It also put all the Easter eggs and all the references into the movie, which made a lot of sense to me. Like, there's nothing really bad about it. I mean, sure, there's like the whole it's unoriginal, and there might be some few hiccups in the plot, like in terms of pacing. But I think overall the pacing of the plot was pretty good, even though the opening was a little bit short. Like, it felt a little bit rushed at the moment. Like, for the first 3 minutes, we got to Sonic's backstory on how he came to Earth, and yeah, it was a lot to take in with all these plot elements and stuff. But overall, I did enjoy the story, even if it's not anything too special. So yeah, what do you think of Sonic?
Whoa, buddy! You almost got yourself killed out there.
Sonic, oh my god, I love Sonic in this movie. Like, oh my god, they nailed his character so well. I mean, they kept his carefree, okay, attitude, while also showing that he has other emotions. Like, he's not like so carefree and cocky and narcissistic to the point where he's annoying and unlikable. He's just enough to show that he's basically like a kid who still has a lot of fun and energy, but deep down he's like, you know, emotionally insecure and all that stuff. Like, it made me care about Sonic so much. The voice acting from Ben Schwartz is fantastic. Like, oh my god, he nailed the character so well. Like, definitely this Sonic was so lovable, like everything. And oh my god, the redesign was just a blessing. Like, thank you Paramount for designing it the way it should be. Like, oh my god, he just looks so adorable and cute, and really is the Sonic that I remember. Like, thank god for that. And his relationship with Tom is absolutely amazing, but I'll get to Tom later. Yeah, but I definitely love him. And there was lots of jokes I laughed at, were pretty funny. And yeah, Sonic impressed me. Like, he was definitely the main star of the movie. He wasn't like the Bayformers, where the Transformers were like background characters, where they focused more on the humans. Like, this was his own movie. They focused mainly on Sonic. Like, he was the star of the movie, which I'm glad they did well. So yes, thank you. I love you, Sonic. Thank you. What do you think of Jim Carrey as Robotnik? Jim Carrey as Robotnik was basically a character that I feel like he was born to play out. Like, they picked the perfect casting choice. They basically took what Jim Carrey was known for in the 90s with his hammy, over-the-top acting, and put it with Dr. Eggman's superiority complex, with him being more intimidating and still having love for his machines over humanity. Like, he was such a great villain.
Nobody cares. Entirely. My rural chum.
And the performance was absolutely amazing. Like, every scene he was in was such a treat. Like, I really like this take on Dr. Eggman, who starts as like this government scientist who then later becomes a very psycho, as just a crazy maniac. Like honestly, just every line he gives in his delivery just hilarious, amazing, and oh my god, that dance scene Robotnik had was just pure gold. Like I loved every minute of it. And oh my god, let's talk about the end credits where he shaves his head, has the iconic mustache, and even goes full Mike Pollock with his overacting. Was just amazing. Like Jim Carrey is easily the best thing about this movie, just as much as Sonic was. Like oh my god, if we get to see more of him in the sequel, then I'm absolutely on board. So yeah, Jim Carrey as Robotnik was perfect.
What do I look like, an imbecile? Of course I want a latte. I love the way you make them!
What do you think of the other characters? The other characters were pretty cool. I mean, I did like Tom. I thought I was gonna hate him, but surprisingly enough, he was a very fun and well-developed character actually. I mean, his bond with Sonic was absolutely amazing, and James Marsden did a good performance. It's kind of funny he was cast in this movie since he was in Hop, which is practically almost the same thing as Sonic, but with, a rabbit. But honestly, Tom was an amazing guy, and I think he's easily the best human companion Sonic has ever had in the series. Like, he is a million times better than Chris from Sonic X, that's for sure. Like, everything from punching Robotnik to save his friend, and even when he stood up to Robotnik when Sonic was knocked out and he would give his own life for Sonic. Like, oh my god. That bar scene where they, had fun playing games, dancing around together, really was cute, and them just seeing those pair was just a treat. Like, oh my god. I also did like his girlfriend Maddie. She was pretty cool. Agent Stone, I did like him a lot, to be honest. I wish there was like more of him, like he stayed around for the climax of the movie, because he was just a fun guy, just, being his lackey and Robotnik just making fun of, especially when he gave that latte during his dance. That was pretty funny. And yeah, there was some other side characters. I mean, Crazy Carl. I liked him when he drew that Sonic drawing to represent, as he would call him, the Blue Devil, and act crazy. So yeah, majority of the characters are pretty cool. Like, yeah. What do you think of the humor in the movie? I think the jokes, for the most part, really hit well. Like, there was lots of moments where I really laughed. Mainly through like Sonic and Robotnik. Like Sonic where he did the baseball scene where he just, ran around and just basically beat different types of baseball players at once. As well as Sonic acting like a psychologist to the regular Sonic, as well as Sonic's time stop where in the bar where he basically just does a lot of shenanigans to everyone who's just frozen or slowed down. Like, oh my god, that was hilarious. Like, so many jokes I laughed, as well as Dr. Robotnik just basically hamming it up whenever he's on screen. Like, we made fun of that major guy saying, "Nobody cares." That was pretty hilarious, to the point where he would just, even make fun of Agent Stone. I mean, there was one scene where he interrogated that guy, that bully in the bar scene, and then in the end, when they left, he basically just attacked Stone without like any remorse, like without like any given warning. Like, that was pretty much hilarious and caught me off guard. Like, seriously. Like, I honestly, most of the jokes were pretty funny. Like, I also liked that Crazy Carl thing where, again, he drew Sonic to represent the Blue Devil. And yeah, sure, there were some jokes I wasn't a fan of. Like, I did not like when Sonic was flossing twice. Like, oh my god. They had to do it. They had to do that. Like, oh my god. Like, apart from that, and I guess the fart joke, the jokes were pretty much solid all around. Like, I definitely had a lot of laughs. And there were even some sad moments, like oh my god, those sad moments did hit hard. So what do you think of the music and effects? The soundtrack was pretty good, like I absolutely loved the choices of music they went through. As the original score for the music was, oh my god, it hit very well. Like all the drama and dramatic and action scenes were absolutely amazing. Like it really did feel very amazing, especially in the final climax against Robotnik and Sonic. Like oh my god, that music was pretty cool. As well as I did like the song they used for Robotnik's dance. Like, that's pretty cool. Where Evil Grows by the Puppy Family. Oh my god, that song I can't stop listening to. As well as the effects, well, they're pretty good. Like the design for Sonic looks absolutely amazing. And yeah, some of the effects in like the battle against Sonic and Eggman, so Robotnik, I should call him Eggman to be honest, was absolutely amazing. I know the egg robots leave a lot to be desired, like the designs are just kind of like they're not really that interesting. But overall, yeah, the effects were solid, and yeah, I did like the music. There's nothing more I can say about it other than, yeah, good on ya. What do you think of like the end credits? Oh my god, we have to talk about the post credits scene. Oh my god. Like the whole Robotnik turning into his classic self from the games and being in Mushroom Hill Zone was already great enough. But then we cut into another post-credit scene where we get Tails. And my god, does he look absolutely amazing. Like he's just so adorable and he looks exactly like the games. And not to mention they even got the voice actress from the games to portray Tails for this one. Like oh my god, I'm so excited. Like I have a feeling there's gonna be a sequel with Sonic and Tails as well as Robotnik, and if so, count me in, because oh my god, that post-credits scene was absolutely amazing. I mean, the Easter eggs overall in the movie, like Sonic getting his iconic shoes, from also the Sonic drawing, to Robotnik becoming classic Robotnik, all that stuff, as well as having Green Hills being like an actual town, all that stuff was absolutely amazing. Like the Sonic fan in me was just screaming and just smiling all the way through. Like there was a lot of heart and love put into the movie, so yeah, I gotta commend for that. So yeah, so hyped for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So what do you think of the overall movie? The movie was overall better than I really expected it to be. Like oh my god, it surpassed my expectations, because the expectations I had for a good live-action video game movie are pretty low given the poor reception it has, especially for one based on Sonic, but oh my god, it blew me away. Like I loved everything about it. There's just a lot of love and effort put into it that appeases both Sonic fans and basically every moviegoer. Like I really liked it. Like sure, it's not perfect, like it has some issues within like the plot and Sonic flossing, but other than that I really liked it. Like I loved from Sonic's design, to his character, to the acting, to Jim Carrey's Robotnik, to the Easter egg references, the pacing. Just there's lots of things I really loved about the movie, and I gotta really commend Paramount and Jeff Fowler for making this. Like, and this is practically the second great video game movie we had, well, live action one, since Detective Pikachu. And given that we are confirmed to have a sequel, I honestly can't wait to see what the team have in store with it. Like, I hope it's just as great or even can surpass this movie. So overall, yeah, I had a fun time with the movie. So yeah, I will give Sonic the movie, was it 4 chili dogs out of 5. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the movie, I hope you liked this video. Don't worry, I will be back to do more. But until then, thanks for watching. So punch that like button, drop down a comment, and click the subscribe button if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Kaiser out. And also wash your hands please.